Welcome back guys. Today the legendary defensive midfielder has been dropped into the game and I will be comparing the two of the best defensive midfielder Frank Rijkaard and Patrick Vieira over here, and I will decide who is the best anchorman in this game. And firstly, talking about Patrick Vieira card. Even after playing with Patrick Vieira legend card, you will have noticed some hidden stats plays a greater role. Even stats, Konami doesn't give much stats to Patrick Vieira. As you notice also over here, his defensive awareness is not much. I have also increased it over here. Otherwise, his defensive awareness is very less. If you observed at DMF position, Konami doesn't give him that much stats. But why? If you take the example of Makelele, you will have noticed Konami gave him stats like awareness 102, engagement 102. But why? Why Konami doesn't give these much stats to Patrick Vieira? So here some hidden stats plays a greater role in the gameplay experience, like jump height, leg coverage, arm coverage and torsional collision. Look at the jump height of Patrick Vieira. His jump height is 268 cm with a leg coverage of 189 cm. That plays a major role in the gameplay experience because leg coverage plays a major role. If Konami gave them 100 awareness, then it will be a blast in the game. So that's why Konami doesn't give them that much stats, but still with these stats they play far better than low height players like Makelele. His height plays a major role. Vieira height is 192 cm. Vieira height and strength makes him a wall in the front of your defense. If you have Vieira, you have noticed it earlier also. He excels at intercepting the passing and bullying the opponents off the ball. This 100 tackling, if you use him at the CB position, is very much noticeable and he rarely misses any challenge. Due to high torsional collision, Vieira looks like a giant in the in-game performance. I will say his acceleration also helps him close down players quickly. Now talking about his perfect build in center back position, his build will be looking like this, but I will modify it a little bit because these stats are enough for Vieira, because with 92 awareness, this will look like a 99 awareness in game. In game performance and stats makes a very big difference. If you take example of 100 rated Makelele awareness and 92 awareness of Patrick Vieira, you will notice 92 awareness of Vieira will be much better in the game as compared to 100 rated Makelele awareness. I am not targeting only Makelele, but the low height players. Basically, low height players got the more stats. If now come to a point of Patrick Vieira. Firstly, talking about Patrick Vieira, this card is really crazy with the speed and acceleration. If you are using him at a center back position, try to prefer this build I am making over here, decreasing a little bit of his tackling because we don't need, as a center back we need speed. And his acceleration that Konami has given him helps him close down the players quickly, but his slightly lower speed means he may struggle against very fast attackers. That's why I am increasing his speed over here. This plays a major role. So this is all about Patrick Vieira, and this is the perfect build for Patrick Vieira at the center back, and this is the perfect build for Patrick Vieira at the DMF position. At DMF position, passing we need, dribbling we need, so I am not giving much progression points to all these other abilities. Physical contact you can decrease little bit because his heading is 79, but in game you will not notice it. It's a clear fact, guys. Cannavaro's jump is 102 rated, but his jump is 76, but you will think like his jump is very less, but see, look at his height. Makelele height is 170 cm and his height is 192 cm. So he doesn't need to jump more because his height will make a greater impact in the game. You can increase little bit of his speed and all this stuff. Decrease defensive because 90 defensive stats will look better than all other defensive midfielders. Patrick Vieira is literally the GOAT in this aspect. So guys, this is all about Patrick Vieira card, and I have also uploaded the separate video for training guide for him. Now talking about Frank Rijkaard, he's having very high weak foot accuracy that gave him little bit advantage. And now I am also talking about the same thing. Konami doesn't give him the same literally high stats like 100 or something like that because his height is very much 190 centimeter tall, so he doesn't need that much of stats and all stuff. Now talking about his comparison with Patrick Vieira, Rijkaard feels more dynamic in comparison to Vieira. His high speed and passing ability makes him more useful in the offensive transitions. And if you have played with Frank Rijkaard previously, he can break up the play like Vieira also deliver pinpoint long balls to start the counterattacks, but his 90 kicking power means he can also contribute to the strong passes. Means he can also contribute with the shots from the outside the box. In terms of defending, his tackling is strong really. Though not as exceptional as Vieira. Vieira has 100 tackling this time, but his ability to cover more ground makes him feel like a more all-rounder midfielder. Rijkaard works better in teams that prefer to build from the back or play the possession-based football or long ball counter. Now talking about his perfect build at centre back position, you should try this build. Give him more engagement and all these things is not enough. Remove dribbling and passing on. Give all to the speed because in today's game environment, speed matters the most in case of defending. Konami is giving more speed to the defenders, but why? Because they want that our striker will get nerfed. 88 speed is not of any strikers earlier. At the times when big time and epic card were released, if you have noticed this thing, this time l.thuram is getting 90 or 99 speed. Even wingers doesn't get these speeds, guys. So they want that our previous card will get nerfed and we will approach to the new cards. So this is the clear fact I am telling to you. Rijkaard double boost will also come. We will wait for that. You can increase his acceleration and this is the perfect build for Frank Rijkaard at the center back. You can try it. So this is what I can say about and which one should you choose, which is the best DMF. If I talk about that defensive stability, if you are looking for a pure defensive midfielder who will win every duel and shield your backline effectively, Patrick Vieira is definitely you should go. And he is true destroyer who rarely lets the opponents slip by. And for a balanced midfield, if you want someone who can defend well, will also offer that versatility. Rijkaard also plays a very great at the centre back position. Frank Rijkaard gave you that extra dynamism, I can say. He is great for that who want their defensive midfielder to contribute for both phases. Like his passing is still good at centre back position. 80 and 82 passing is very much, I can say. So this is the all about Patrick Vieira and Frank Rijkaard. By the way, both are the crazy or top tier defensive midfielders, but their play styles differ. Whereas the ultimate ball winner, I can say, while Rijkaard offers your balance between defense as well as attack, choose based on your team needs. But for me, this time Vieira leads the game with a double booster card. You can also add the double booster at the defending +1 and he will be best. But still we will wait for Frank Rijkaard double booster. But till now, Vieira is the best at the DMF position. So this is all about today's video.